Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Angry Cast and Fallout Shelter 2022 with the 25th anniversary updates. Yes, if this looks like a different vault to you, that is because we have found a way to pull in our vault from our Steam Play and move it into the BlueStacks emulator for Android. If you don't know how to do that, or you're wondering how I did this, there's a video out there. I hope you could watch it already. If you haven't, I'll put a link in the description and help you out. Basically, it's a one-way trip. I brought this vault over here. Now, my vault still exists over on the Steam launcher. I can still play it there if I choose to, but I can't play any of the new stuff. And I can't play any of the new stuff over here on BlueStacks with that same vault and then bring it back over later on if I want to go back to playing on Steam with it. They've become two different things. They no longer are the same vault anymore, because this right here, 1.15, is the version on the mobile devices version of of Fallout Shelter, whereas on the Steam launcher it's still 1.13.13. So it will break if the game will crash if I try to play it. But that's no matter. Guess what? There are two other quests that I didn't know existed out there. I don't remember them. Now, you will see that I haven't done any of the horror movie night. There's another one out there. I didn't realize there was a third one. I don't know when these happen. Holy crap. Holy crap. Look at all this mess we've got going. So we're going to send her out on horror movie night. We've got the Haunting of Mass Chemical and Ghostly Gag. Each one are single level. You can only hit one person out. The raiders are so superstitious. Let's give them something to be scared of. Like most bullies, raiders are usually cowards. Rumor has it the raider boss just took over Mass Chemical building exactly that, so maybe you can scare them off without a fight, which we will do. And then send a lone dweller out to wearing a ghost con. One of your dwellers is feeling inspired by a horror movie he watched. Okay, so there's a lot of fun there. Now, we have completed the Halloween quests already, and I have 10 of these. I brought over 10 lunchboxes with me. We're going to open those up at the end. But let's go do these three quests and talk a little bit more about everything in this game. Oh my gosh. Let's go do it. We've got this first one. Hunting a Mass Chemical. Let's go do it. To scare off the raider boss. Again, I don't remember this quest existing. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it had to have. This can't be new stuff. But maybe it is. Let's go check it out while we're working on it. Whoops, it is. Oh, I forgot I'm in a different type of game. I need to... Yeah, why did I agree to do this? I don't know. I'm asking myself that question a lot. Oh no! Gotta get rid of him first. Gotta get rid of him first. Get rid of that one before he heals up the other one and it hurts me horse. Yeah, stop it! Slapping at me like that. What's wrong with you? We don't slap. Okay. Take care of that guy. Yeah, I don't remember this. This is ridiculous. Maybe. Oh. But the great thing about it is that if I didn't do them, I get to do them again, and with that, I get recipes, maybe for new stuff, because that's kind of the idea. And first off, before I forget, and I'm sorry I did actually, because we were this far into the video already, I want to thank y'all. I mean, already, the first video we did, just doing some of the updates, talking about the updates, it's up to like 2,500 views, and it's only been 2 weeks. Now, for a regular YouTuber that has a lot of pull, that's probably nothing. That's probably a slow day for them. For me, it's not. It's a great day. And it's awesome that you are supporting me like that, and I'm glad that, I come back in and I've been doing Fallout Shelter and something new happens, and then all of a sudden, boom, everybody crawls out of the woodwork. I'm sure there are other YouTubers that have done Fallout Shelter. I know they're probably doing the new content, but it's just great that I can still command that much of a pull on a game that's 6 years old. So please and thank you for supporting us. Why didn't anybody tell me this place was haunted? Please don't hurt me. What is it you want? You've defiled my resting place, mortal. Leave at once. Yep. Please don't. Okay. So we got a weapon of some sort. What did we get? We also got a lunchbox. Awesome. What weapon did we get there? Focus laser rifle. Okay, so there's nothing we haven't seen before. But hopefully some of the recipes we got were for some of the new things that we haven't seen before. That would be my goal for this entire block of videos that we're doing, is to unlock all of the recipes. Maybe try out some of the weapons. It's kind of hard to do that, though, really. It's kind of hard to do that with these weapons because I can use them. What I could do is just set up a room with dwellers in it and arm them with weapons and then just rush it till it fails and see how they react to different, like the rat scorpions, the mole rats, and like that. I could do that. I've sent the power fist out on quests with people. They didn't seem to be that big of a deal. I'd like to see the assaultatron heads. The assaultatron heads. That's kind of funny. I don't remember if that was something you could craft in Fallout 4, but those were like, if you don't know what the assaultrons were, they were pretty much, if in Fallout 3 the what the hell were their names? My goodness, the tripods, with the missile launcher and the Gatling and the machine gun. Those things, if those were like the worst robot to face, the assaultrons were worse because they were bipedal. They ran around and they had that laser beam that like would just get you like Cyclops. They were, I hated them. So okay, we did everything we needed to do on this one, and it's cool. So let's go back to the vault. We got a theme recipe fragment. Okay, so I don't know that we're gonna get. I haven't unlocked the party themes on this one yet, and somebody did ask a question, where do you get the party themes? I said on quests. I don't know if the searching in the dark is a trigger to just get those themes, and I don't know that they're doing them as pieces where you have to get 9 to make the entire thing. I just decided I wasn't going to worry about it, and I just bought them with Nuka-Cola Quantum. So yeah, if anybody else knows the answer to that one, go ahead and play it. And also, thank you to those people who have been dropping hints and tips and tricks into the comments on other videos. That's awesome. Thank you for assisting and throwing stuff out there for people. I mean, I know I've covered stuff over many years ago in different videos for different, versions, and bringing it back, full circle, instead of saying, hey, go watch this video, and I don't even remember what video that is. You doing that is helping me out and helping everybody else out, the community of people who love this game. Which that's kind of what we want. That's we want to have people share and share knowledge. We don't want to be like, we're not hoarding that stuff. That's for everybody to have. It doesn't do me any good. I mean, why else would I be doing these videos if I didn't want to share that information? So, all right, Ghostly Gag. Let's do that one as well. Come on. Okay, kill the raider boss. Uh-oh, Ghostly Gag. That's really? Wow. That's okay. It's no longer just a game anymore. We're not just trick-or-treating. We're actually going on to the tricks. Whew, okay. Yeah, so again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for doing this. The Assaultron was bad bad news, and we're going to try to get some of those weapons made and see how good they are. We have the caps to spare. Why not? Why not do it? And it also gives another opportunity, because of the new update, importing new weapons, and apparently there are new pets. I did not know that. They said new pets on the image I used for the image I used for who's here? Uncle Harold? Oh my God! The image I used to do the thumbnail on the one video had the 4 panels of things: new enemies, new weapons, new outfits, new dwellers, and it said new pets too. So I don't know what the new pets are. In fact, like Luke the human, which is what I think we got as in a lunchbox on the last video. He hasn't even been added to the wiki yet, so even I am not sure who that was, and we kind of talked a little bit about it, but it wasn't something we put a lot of effort into finding out, because we just there was nothing to be found, and I don't know how long it's going to be before that information gets put out there, but I still think it's going to be a developer with Bethesda or with with Fallout Shelter. So yeah, a ghost has come to get me. Boo! I am the ghost of your grandmother. Oh my gosh. Wait, my grandmother's... Aww, I got you there. Alright, well, let you raider boss. Bye. Bye-bye. So yeah, we want to unlock those. We want to unlock... We'll get the other... I'll do the quests again offline, because we already did them once. But any spoils we get, I will report back on what we got, because I want to see if it's different than, like I said, the whole idea of getting just the theme. Woohoo! The theme as being a whole piece versus making us collect 9 pieces to form the theme for the party room and for the residence that has the That's almost like the Fallout 76. It's the same tricentennial or whatever it is, where it has the confetti and the balloons and all that. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Um, you know, my disclaimer of I don't like to talk about other games while I'm playing it, but it's kind of related. It's Fallout. Some of the Fallouts I have put up 2 Fallout 76 videos, and they're kind of picking up a little bit of traction, which is nice. I hate to say that it's going to be a really excuse me, I'm a little bit verklempt here. I hate to say that they're going to be a very dry and hard to sit through series, because it's an online game, and every time I go back into the game, I find that I'm retreading over old ground, because I wanted to go back and, like I said, the one I just recorded some new footage that has me going into Flatwoods. Now, I've been doing Flatwoods. It's like the second and third video is going to be me going through Flatwoods and doing those couple of quests, and then I forgot there was a couple to do. But when I went back to get to that third tertiary quest, that I think is a thirst, something like that, you have to go check the water, it triggered the fertile soil one again, which is you fighting off the agricultural center and the supervisor robots, the farmhands, and then turning the maintenance, retargeting their, keep humans from being a target. And I'm like, man, I came here, I have 20 minutes, I have like a half an hour of time to actually do something, and I got sucked into doing an old quest that I'd already filmed and everything, so it's kind of stupid. But it did kind of get me the opportunity to go through and get more footage out of it, and it did, it's going to connect a couple of things, because, and that's one of the things I have trouble with some of these games, is that there's a logical order you're supposed to follow things, but it's also an open world, so why would you not try to explore as much as you can? And I want to, get experience, I want to grind and do all that stuff, so there is a progression from Flatwoods that leads to the Gully Mine, or the Collie Mine, or whatever it is. And one of them is going clearing out the mine, and somebody who'd gone over there. I'd already been through it just on me farting around in my own time, and I even found I don't know, spoiler alert, but I found the treasure as well outside the mine, and now I've got the quest to go to the mine. So it's like, all right, sure, whatever. I'm not going to go back through the mine and do all that again, because that was a long-ass thing. We got another recipe fragment, and a gold watch, and a railway rifle, and some more caps. Woohoo! Ghostly gag. Alright, we're going to bring him back in. Do I let the other one just run in? I let the other one just run in. They're just running. Okay, they're running. Let's burn some Nuka-Cola Quantums. We got a healthy supply right now. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do horror movie night. Let's go have some fun. Scare up some hilarity. Woohoo! Kill the raider boss again. My goodness, that's a treat, isn't it? Yeah. So the whole idea about me going back and doing the mine, and I'm like, well, crap, maybe I should do it. But again, it's a game that's now 4 years old. Some of the content in it is now 2 years old. I don't know what people expect from a video or series on a game like that. I certainly am not going to grind and do the daily quest and do all that stuff, because I'm nowhere near. I'm only level 8 at this point. And I've never been a follow the leader kind of guy. I'm kind of doing my own shit out in the middle of nowhere. I don't hang out with people. I don't, play with others. Bailey has the game. If I could figure out a way for two of us to kind of get in the same server without having to pay for that, whatever that package is that allows you to have a private server, then we will do that. I mean, that's the one great thing about the game, is that you don't have to engage in PvP. If you just ignore someone, you take minimal damage, and then they won't bother you. And if they continue to bother you, then it becomes another issue. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that, and nor do I care. But it's kind of nice. It's kind of fun. I really do enjoy that game. I really do enjoy it. But it takes a lot of effort to play it, and to pull a half an hour video out of my ass and talk about it. It's kind of hard. So I apologize. If you have suggestions, go watch those videos and tell me about it, and maybe we'll figure out something. But back to this game, Fallout Shelter. So now that I've got the video, now that I've got this vault with the new content, I'm thinking that it's going to end on BlueStacks. Which is weird, I know. We started out this game a year ago, a new series, playing through again for the love of the game on Steam's. We started on Bethesda Launcher. Bethesda Launcher retired. Now you can still play the game on the Bethesda Launcher, but you have to create a shortcut. This is the thing. You have to create a shortcut for the game itself somewhere on your desktop or in your computer and launch Fallout Shelter from there. You cannot launch it from the Bethesda Net launcher because it tells you to go over to Steam. It tells you to go somewhere else. It's that pathway is blocked. You have to go a different path, which is fine. But any new further updates, I don't know if they'll continue to keep updating it. I haven't tried opening up the game and looking and see if the seasonal stuff is back around. I'm thinking that the way the PC game works, because it hasn't changed versions for so long, it's still on 1.13.13, but it has gone through several iterations of the holidays. Like last year, we were playing the game on 1.13.13 when we first started. The Halloween stuff came through. We went through the Halloween themes. We didn't do the quests yet because we hadn't opened them up yet, but it continued and went back to that and went back through Christmas and went back through New Year's. We did the Gridiron game. We did all the things that are seasonal, that are limited times, but that versioning didn't change. And I know initially when they first brought those out, those were incremental version changes and updates and releases or revisions, or however you want to call it in the technological world. That's what those things were. But once we got to a point where we had done all those from a release standpoint, I think they figured out a way to use the internal clock to do that automatically and not have to keep releasing a new version. The same thing happens with Grand Theft Auto Online when it's Christmas time and you get the snow on the ground and the snowballs, and you get the rocket launcher with the fireworks and the seasonal events there. They flip a switch somewhere internally and it just happens. It's not a new release. Now, being in the IT world, that sounds like that doesn't work the way I think it does, but we're not in that. I don't work for Bethesda. I don't work for them. I don't know how they have that figured out. As far as they must have somewhere on the game engine, the application engine, or whatever the data files in the background must have some logic programmed into them that at the clock, the date and time equals this date to this date, then you do this, because they're just overlays really. And you have the ability to get more skeleton costumes and more ghost costumes and more Santa Claus outfits and pilgrim outfits. I think that's the way it works, so they don't have to keep changing the version. So yeah, the whole entire story, my gosh, what we were talking about was that we started out on Bethesda Launcher. We went to Steam because it was retiring, and now because of the new content, we are now back into BlueStacks where the game started, and I think that's the perfect place to have it end at some point. I've been saying for weeks, well, we're going to be close to coming to a close. There's not much more we can do. There's no more. And then Bethesda decides, no, well, the hell you are. Hold my beer, and here you go, new content, which is awesome. I love it, and it gives me, new things to talk about instead of me just talking about movies and whatever else. It's probably boring the hell out of people. Although I don't know how much this is actually doing for anybody's excitement level. Who knows? But I feel a little bit more excited about the game than I have been in a few weeks. That one video, that was a heavy video. And, thank you all for hanging in there with me after that. But, my gosh. It's, these quests really didn't give me much what I thought they were. I don't know if it's because that they're... And that's the other thing about these limited time quests is that they're geared towards certain items. You're going to unlock in the Halloween quest that we did. You're going to get the Halloween costumes. You're going to get those items. That's not going to be something that's just randomly picked from a container when you pick it up. That's programmed in. Those are, the specific rewards that you see on the quest card are what you're going to get, and then anything else may be randomized from however they have it figured out. With the new content, I'm sure that the quests are the same way. The searching in the dark quests are the same way to get you the themes to the vault and to get you certain people or certain items unlocked. Here we go. Come on back. Legendary outfit recipe. That could be good, depending on if it's one of the ones that we have. There's 2 to unlock, and one I think is a rare outfit, but then the other stuff, not so bad. Okay, you know what? We're going to bring everybody back in to collect all their junk. See what we got out of this guy. We'll sell the common items. We don't need these things right now. We don't need that. Yeah, we want to see what we... actually, we're going to sell both of these out. We don't need them. I want to see what that recipe is. It is expert flight suit. Nope, that's not something... new. Okay, fine. Alrighty. You're coming back in next. Nothing there but a theme recipe fragment, but we'll see what it is. Because I wanted to check that. Get rid of these outfits. We don't need that. We don't need that. What? We'll keep the microscopes, kind of a good thing to have around. And what did we get? We got Assaultron head. Woohoo! One of the recipes unlocked for this vault. That's great. Both of those, both the assault and the enhanced one too, as well. And we got we've got those duplicate one, which is fine. Again, I think it is definitely something you get from doing the searching in the dark quests to turn. Because if we are in, are they? Oh, jeez! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! Okie dokie, artichoke. I've got Pip hanging out here because there was a objective to survive 5 Deathclaw attacks, and I only needed 1 more because Pip was in the last room. I picked up an extra 3 after the first one I had got. So, old Longfellow and Bruce here, Bruce will head him off, and then everybody here will not do much more, but they will make it to the 3rd room. Mr. Handy's not looking so great. Uh-oh. We need to... Come on. Don't kill him. Oh, there we go. They won't survive the last room. And I think the reason... I did this before. When I was sending everybody out on the quest, I got a Deathclaw attack, and they made it... All 3 of them made it all the way to the last room before they died. And I think it's because of the placement of the Mr. Handy when they entered into the vault. Yay! What did we get out of that? We got another lunchbox. So I think the Mr. Handy not being close to the front door when they broke in allowed them to make it all the way to the 3rd room with all 3 intact. Whereas this time around, I think Mr. Handy was a little bit closer and was able to chip in on the fight. And therefore, they lost one in the middle section. And again, this is how I like to have it. We've talked about in the past. Residence with the front door, not a resource room, because resources are precious. And you don't want to have that. And I think this gauntlet is better. This, set them up, knock them down, and leave off that last elevator. Oh, Mr. Stranger, right there. I got you. Uh-oh, what the hell? Not so mysterious now, is he? Congratulations, you found that he's got some caps for you. Interesting. Claim your reward or double your results by watching a word from our sponsors. Oh, we're going to do it. Okay, what did we get? 5,000. So we would have gotten 2,000 caps just from him being there to begin with. I mean, now granted, I got shit because I got 999,000 caps. But, yeah. And I still maintain that the whole point of having the updates come out on mobile right now is because they can monetize this real quick with that what just happened. You can get this for your reward, or watch a video, advertising in the game, monetization of the game, and get more. So I may not be buying anything with my own money, but I'll sit through a video that they had, and therefore they get money out of that. So yeah, like I said, and what that really does is it prevents other developers, whether it be for the console version or the Steam version, to take players away from this revenue stream. That's probably primarily why it's not being updated. Now, once once they see the plateauing of users in the game on mobile devices and using these, watch the video to get a reward, that kind of stuff. Once they see that plateau and start to drop off and start to not be a bigger thing, they may say, okay, we'll release out, the holdouts that are out on Steam or the consoles, release it out to them and then let them have the new content, and then maybe they'll do the same thing where they have to buy, lunchboxes, or they monetize, the store, that kind of idea. So, all right, let's bring back you, my friend, and see what you got. And that's just my theory. I have no advanced knowledge of any of that stuff. That's just coming from, knowing how things like that. Well, what was that? That was a 2.3. Okay, no, not that big of a deal. Let's see. We gotta get rid of stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Oh my gosh, we are filled up, aren't we? Inventory management. I forgot how to do this for a long time. But we're going to be building some stuff, so that's great. We'll need all this. I don't know that I'm going to start tanking over people from other rooms to do crafting, but I'll be doing a lot of that offline. Oh, it doesn't matter, Cappy. Bottle's the only one that would actually give me anything at this point, and I'm not really looking forward to finding... Bottle only happens like one time. You ever notice that? Cappy is always there, dancing for money, like like the exotic dancer he is, and Bottle does not... He's not doing his Ed Lover dance down anywhere where you can find him half the time. In fact, I don't even know where is Bottle, by the way. He's probably in the... Oh, and then Mysterious Stranger's back. Yeah. Okay. So what do we got left? Let's close it out on a high note. Ghostly Gag. Oh, he's returned. Yeah. Okay. We needed to get rid of some stuff. Sorry. Oh, another duplicate. We've got another Assaultatron head, and a duplicate there too. So we didn't really get much out of that. All right. Fine. We will... Let's see what we got happening here. Game Show Gauntlet, we get another Mr. Handy. Well, I'm going to do that offline, just besides the point. And then no other theme related or other that we haven't done yet. So let's go ahead and open up our lunchboxes, all 12 that we have. Do we have all lunchboxes? What do we got here? We got a Mr. Handy and we got lunchboxes. Okay, no pets. Well, maybe we'll find it in here. Never know. Wonderloo, caps, food, bespoke attire. That's good for your whatchamacallit, and an amplifier plasma pistol. Not that big. Not that big. Desk fan, nightwear, stim pack, and again, I don't know because these were brought in from another vault that were already established. I already had most of those lunchboxes ahead of time. I don't know that means that nothing... Well, I got the skeleton costume, so that would tell me one thing. You would think that maybe they'd have some of the new stuff in here as well. I don't know if they're infiltrating it that way. Amplify plasma. Got another one of those things. Woof. Let's see. Come on now. For food. T45A power armor. Well, that's, useful for something. Caps. Toy car. Junk. And a ghost costume. If anything, I'm just now getting some more outfits for the holidays, which I loved. I have to get those, that's my thing. I have to get those every holiday that happens. There's Bottle. The yellow bastard. Now the toilet won't flush. Jonathan Brown. Yes. He's just a named guy. He's a rare guy. He's not a dweller of a legendary status. Oh, yay. More of that stuff. Alrighty. Oh, he's got a top hat and everything. Armor-piercing minigun. That's pretty decent. That's good for somebody. I mean, this vault is pretty much... Look, goes Cappy fleeing. How about that? This vault's pretty much stacked. There's not really much else we can do. We're just doing the new stuff for the new stuff. And getting rid of everything else, pretty much. Caps! Right away! We got 4 of these suckers left. Or 3 of these suckers left. Craig Allen. Okay. We're gonna get the 200 dwellers the way this is going. Yaga! Caps. Food. Enhanced scope. A lot of crappy weapons. Oh my. Okay, so come on. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy leather armor. Not that great. And a Rottweiler. Pets. Being what they are. Alright. Caps. Camera. Baseball bat. Power. And a skeleton costume. Oh, and then Mr. Handy. Hello! Always a pleasure to serve you. Not that I really want to. Alrighty. We did it. Oh, now there's a feral ghoul attack. Well, shiver me timbers. How about that? We got plenty of... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of... We can scrap some of this stuff to get... We can't scrap all our inventory's full. Not too worried about the feral ghouls. They don't make it past the first room anymore. And boom down, boom down, boom down, boom down, boom down, and boom down. There you go. A licky boom boom down. Farmer. Wow. Yeah. Alrighty. Woo. That was fun. Come on back, guys. You can come back now. Let's get the Mr. Handy in there first. So we pretty much have got Mr. Handy's almost on every floor. That one doesn't have one. That one doesn't have one. Everything else pretty much has one. Yeah. I wanna put him here, just because I've got a lot of people they're going through training and they're not all that. Actually, no. You know what? No. The main training floor is up here. But that's got a Mr. Handy on it, right? No, it does not. It does not. Where is he at? Let's go to this floor. And that actually both of these floors. Let's do that. We'll do the middle one. That'll be fine. Alrighty. I'll get everybody sorted later on and get them back into the vault, and we'll send out some more. Like I said, I got all my peeps back in from questing. I'm going to send them back out to do the Searching the Dirt quest. And by next week, we'll have all of the rewards from that one, and we'll open those up so we can see more stuff. If you're not bored with it already, come on back next week, and we'll do some more Fallout Shelter 25th Anniversary Update stuff. And once again, as always, if you want to support the channel, please, the links in the description and at the end card are for the store. I just released a new Fallout 3 tee, Harold and Herbert's Nursery, Oasis Nursery, because I just did that quest. So that's new. It's going to be out there. Go ahead, and if you want to snap that one up from Redbubble, the link's there. Otherwise, we have TeePublic in the links below in the description. And as always, thanks you everybody for supporting me. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.